जय राधा माधव की जय। जयं विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज कचय श्रीमद गौर गोविंद स्वामी शील गुरुदेव की जय। जयं विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज कचय श्रीमद श्री भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद जी महाराज की जय। जयं विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राज कचय श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय। नामाचार्यशील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की जय। वृंदावन धाम जय। सुरा धाम की जय। मायापुर धाम की जय। जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। यमुना माई की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। श्रीमती राधारणी की जय। हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। जय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि। All Guru Session Hare Krishna. All Guru Session Hare Krishna. All Guru Sashamuli, Hare Krishna. All Guru Shri Gaurango, Maharaj ki Jai. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurumritam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manavishtam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamayam Dadati Supadanti Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Jutapakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavansho Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Savana Raghunatanitam Tam Sajivam Sadaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahamalita Shri Visakhanitamso Krishna Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesho Gopikaro Radhakanto Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gauri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Krishna Pranamami Hari Pre Mancha Kalpatarubhesya Krupa Sindhu Devasya Patitanang Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo 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 Mahabhavanaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Gauratishe Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sadi Gaurabhakta Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sadi Gaurabhakta Binda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ramo Ramo Hare Hare. Anandalaya Vigrahaya Himavadibhyo Sundaraya Tasmai Mahaprema Rasapradaya Sri Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Sri Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Sri Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Hare Krishna. We want to speak two topics from Sri Chandogya Upanishad. In Chandogya Upanishad, it is said that there was a king. The king's name was Janasruti. Janasruti. Janasruti song, Janasruti was the king. And he was very famous because giving charity to others, and also he was maintaining his citizens very nicely. He was always ordering to his minister and other associates, they should inform him that his citizens should not remain out of home or homeless. They should not remain without food. And he arranged everything nicely for his citizens. Many citizens, due to their poverty, they were not having house to stay, so he built many restaurants or dharamsala, many places, so that the poor people can stay there. And he opened the place where the poor people, they can eat without payment, free of cost. So this way, this Janasuti, King Janasuti, was taking care of his citizens very nicely, and he was very renowned king, very famous king. One day, he is just sleeping on his bed. At that time, two swans, they were just flying over that Janasuti's palace. And when these two birds, two swans were flying, they were talking each other. One swan was saying that this king is a very famous king, very much merciful to his citizens. So no one speaks against this king. So the other swan, he heard all these things and he said, "Oh, my dear friend, whatever you are saying, that may be true. But the fame of this king cannot be compared with right." Muni, he used to stay in very small thatched house. But he was having transcendental knowledge. So therefore the other son said, cannot be compared with the king cannot be compared with Lakshmi Muni. But actually these two swans, they were not swans, they were Paramahamsa sadhu. When they were passing through the palace of Janasruti, they were talking like that. So by lying on the bed, Janasruti was listening what these birds are talking. The next day morning, he called for his minister and he said, please go and search for Lakshmi Muni, where he is staying. All the associates, minister, all they tried to search for Lakshmi Muni, but they did not get him. Finally, they came back to king and said, we failed to find Lakshmi Muni. Where he is, you don't know. Then the king said, you see, he is a Brahma, he is also a renowned one. He will never like to stay inside this urban area, city area. He might be in countryside, maybe having a small cottage near the riverside. You go and search these places. So the minister and other associates, they again started searching countryside, forest side, river banks. Finally, they found Lakshmi Muni. Lakshmi Muni, from distance, he saw the royal people are coming to him. He started itching. Associates of king, they said, maybe Lakshmi Muni has even skin disease. But actually, Lakshmi Muni was giving some message to the associates of king that this itching gives some temporary pleasure to body. And after some time, it will bring so much dukkha. Similarly, the bhog or enjoyment of this world may give little happiness, but as a result, it will give unlimited miseries. That was the message of Lakshmi Muni to the king's associates, king's followers. But they could not understand it. They simply went to King Janasruti and told him about Lakshmi Muni. They also mentioned when we went there, the Muni was itching and what do you say? Hmm? Kondu, what do you say? Itching disease or eczema, like that. But Janusruti did not listen to them. He said, tomorrow we'll go. Tomorrow we'll go and see Rakshmani. The next day, he went with some cows, about 600 cows, and one gold necklace, one chariot with the horses to present to Rakshmani. When Janusruti came there, Rakshmani said, you are a Sudra. Why you have come to me? But actually Janusruti was Kshatriya. But Rakshmani said, you are a Sudra. Janusruti, after listening this, he did not disturb. He came back to palace and again next day he went with more cows, 1,000 cows, some elephants, again golden necklace, again chariot. But he took his daughter with him. When he arrived at Rakshmani's cottage, Rakshmani did not look at all these things Janusruti bought. But he looked at the daughter of Janusruti. So King Janusruti said, I brought my daughter to offer you. You should accept her as your wife. So, please teach me Paravidya or Brahma Vidya. That was the desire of Janusruti. So now, question comes, Raitma Muni, he knows Janusruti is a king. Why he said you are a Sudra? Then he accepted the daughter of Raitma Muni. Other things, other items he did not look at. Such a renowned fellow is accepting one girl as his wife. So what is the meaning of this? Bhakti Siddhanta. There are two types of Rudi. One is Agya Rudi, one is Vidyot Rudi. In Agya Rudi, sometimes we give the meaning of words. But the meaning of the words may be not true, which one understands through Agya Rudi. Agya means not known. No. So these two types of rudis are the Agya rudi and Vidvat. So, whatever Ratnamuni said and whatever he did, the only persons who has Tattva Gyan, they can understand this. The meaning of Janasruti was a king, very pious king, very nice king. And he was observing his Kshatriya dharma very nicely, protecting everyone, protecting all his citizens. But still, Dr. Muni said, you are a Sudra. You have no right to know the Paravidya or the transcendental knowledge. Here, Ratnamuni wanted to say that as long as someone is trying to get some knowledge or some type of things through something, exchanging something, that is really Sudrata. Sudra activities. By saying Sudra, Vaikramuni said that by this type of presentation gifts, you cannot purchase the transcendental knowledge, Brahma Vidya or Paravidya. But next day when he came with his daughter, he accepted the daughter and said, I will give you transcendental knowledge. What is that thing? In Sanskrit, we know the word Dvitri. Dvita or Dvitri, the Sanskrit word is there. And we know Dvitri means daughter, Kanya. But this is by our Agya. We are in the meaning of Dvitri or Dvita is a daughter, Kanya. But in Vidotruhi, separate meaning is there. Ratnamuni why he will accept the king of the daughter, daughter as his wife. He is Tattvadarshi, he is the knower of truth. And he has no question of desire for bhoga, moksha, siddhi. All this desire is not there. So did he think that by accepting the daughter of king, he will get the knowledge? What is the meaning? Darshane pavitra karo etomar. Gangara parasa hoile paschate pavana. Darshane pavitra karo etomar. A sadhu who is a tattvadarshi, tattvajna, who has given up all types of material desire, by seeing him. So when before that Jana Shruti came there, he just had a darshan of Raitma Muni. And Tattvadrashta Raitma Muni was having merciful glance on Jana. Therefore, Duhitra, here the word of Duhitra meaning is one is not able to develop faith and churn his Atma, soul, not offer himself totally at the lotus feet of the sadhu, guru, so guru will never give paravidya. That Brahma Vidya, Paravidya, Guru will never give. This Duhitra word is Jana Shruti develops the faith and he did Atmamantana. Self, what do you say? Self-turning. And finally, he came to completely surrender to Raitma. He accepted his daughter means he accepted the mood of Jana Shruti. Now Jana Shruti is ready to accept Paravidya. Because he has given up all his name, fame, adoration, everything. Now he is having desire to only know Paravidya, Brahma Vidya. Maharaja gave up everything now to listen about this Brahma Vidya from Sukadeva Goswami 7 days continuously. So, Duhitra means Paramarthika Sukruti Bhan Sishya. Sukruti, who is having Sukruti. Which type of Sukruti? Paramarthika Sukruti. Spiritual Sukruti. And that time when one will bow down his head before Tattogya Guru, Tattosya Guru, having to know that, and when he will be able to serve Guru, then Guru gives this knowledge. Guru imparts this knowledge. This is the meaning of this. Another one, you see. Same Chandogya Upanishad is said. Bako dalabhyo Bokadalabhya. He was in so much desire that spiritual knowledge, Paramakya. When he developed Chaitanya Guru, Paramatma, who is sitting in the heart of Dalabhya. Herein, why? Why Sadhu said, come tomorrow morning? When they approached, he would have given that knowledge to them. What is the meaning? Why Sadhu said like that? You can say Srivas Manjum. It's time to test. Why he said, come after this night tomorrow morning. What is the reason why she said like that? When the night will go, you come in the early morning when sun will rise, I will give you that knowledge. Huh? Then sun will come. Darkness will go, sun will come. But why he said this? When desire will be strong. In the darkness, what happens? Generally, the darkness, what happens? Criminal. Huh? Criminal. Only criminal? Arey Baba, evil spirits will be there. And wild animals will be there. Darkness. So here, that sadhu wanted to tell them, you come to me after giving up the desire for bhukti, mukti, siddhi. Because the bhukti, mukti, siddhi, akanksha, desire, is called like pisachi, Agni witch. When sun will rise, the pisachi will run away. all evil spirits will run away. Then when someone will become free from these desires, if you will tell him something about paramarthic knowledge, he will accept, otherwise he will never accept. That means as long we have desire for enjoyment, liberation, yogic perfection, even Guru will say something, we cannot hear. It will never enter into our ears. So therefore, all of that could understand. Yes, 11:29. Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th canto, chapter 20, text 9. Tavat karmani kurvat, tavat karmani kurvita, na nirvidheto javata, matkatha sravanadova, shraddha javanno jayate. As long as one is not satiated by fruitive activity and has not awakened his taste for devotional service by Sravanam Kirtanam Vishnu, one has to act according to the regulative principles of Vedic injunction. This is কি করিবা কিছু উপায় নেই নাই keep it as long we have desire to get the result of our yajna karma or Vedic ritualistic ceremonies. And we are trying to just follow the Vedic principle, Vedic karma, in order to get happiness in this world. We will not have taste to listen. The taste to listen about Bhagavan will not come to us. And as long as we are not listening kirtan from the lips of a Mahat Bhakti, what a Mahat Bhakti speaks when he does kirtan. He just speaks about the name, form, quality, leela, associates of Bhagavan Krishna. So we cannot become free from this bhukti, mukti, pisachi. Only by listening from right source, we can give up our desire for all enjoyment and liberation. So, when someone is listening and someone is chanting, someone is doing kirtan and becoming very ecstatic, so he will get uttam purusartha, supreme purusartha. What is the supreme purusartha is? Right? Very easy. Very easily one can get it. But as long as we have the four Purusharthas, fifth Purushartha, therefore, Aprakrita Tattva, what is the real Aprakrita Tattva? Is to release the prema rasa, love mel. That is Aprakrita. Both activities cannot go together. I will get all type of material benefit, at the same time I also release love mellow. Cannot go together. Hmm? Hmm. So Bhagavan, those who is listening from right source, he knows Bhagavan is the supreme controller. Sun is rising, moon is rising, and the planet are moving. कौन सा ग्रह गण तो इच्छा मत भक्ति ठाकुर गीत नहीं तादे थो तुम्हें सर्वेश्वर थी बोधे जत दिन पर्यंत until which day somebody is not getting Shuddha Bhakti, then he has to come here time and again and suffer. Once one will be able to get pure devotion, he will never come back here again. Bhagavan is, as we said, he is the chief controller, supreme controller. He is giving life. And being guided by Bhagavan Krishna, in all procreation, so Bhakta knows about this thing, that Bhagavan Krishna is the Supreme One, and he develops his relationship with Bhagavan Krishna accordingly. So, when our Sukruti will be Bhakti Unmukhi Sukruti, whatever. When one will get that Bhakti Unmukhi Sukruti, that time he will meet with a Paramarthika Guru. And by that Paramatma Guru's mercy, one will be able to serve Krishna. And what is that seva is? When someone is serving Krishna, he will get so much bliss, so much prem. One will get so much love, so much bliss by serving Bhagavan. So, Bhagavan Krishna, yesterday we are saying that he is having Anandadayini Shakti. He is having pleasure-giving potency. And we will get that pleasure, we will get that Ananda. That bliss, that Ananda. Only by serving Bhagavan Krishna, one will get Premananda. And that is the topmost bliss. Once someone will release that Ananda, he will never leave it. Many are accepting Guru. How many are getting Ananda? And why they are not getting Ananda? Becoming morose. So to say 99%, 999. They are not getting any pleasure. Though they are engaged in seva. When someone will not get pleasure by doing seva to Krishna, what will happen to him? He will run outside to get pleasure. That means he will go to Maya to get pleasure. So what is the problem? This is the science. This is the science. Anyone is serving Krishna, he will get pleasure, and that is Nityananda, eternal pleasure. One will get eternal bliss. Why you will go to other sources to get pleasure? We say when teacher is giving class, we are engaged in other activities. I myself, I was doing. To be very frank, I was doing because I like to read always detective novel. And we are, so to say, Dada. Dada means all powerful one batch, the bad association, due to that I also was one of them. So when the teacher I don't like, to whom I don't like, in his class, I will put my detective novel on the top of my notebook and I will read. Teacher will think that, oh, this very nicely studying, reading. Finally, exam, Result is very poor. Same thing, our case also. The result will come when one is sincerely doing seva. And first is Sravana seva. If Sravana seva is not perfect, other seva one cannot do perfectly. Therefore, during our sadhana, we have little bit cheated. We cheated to our guru. Therefore, as a result, we are not getting that love, that prem, that ananda, bliss, nothing. Gurudev is giving mantra to everyone. Gurudev is speaking Krishna Katha to everyone. Why you didn't get? Why our result is not nice? We have avoided Guru's instruction. Or we added something from our own, concocted something, speculated something. Therefore, Prabhupada Maharaj, he said that the Bhagavad Gita we compiled as it is. Krishna as Guru, whatever he has instructed Arjuna, it is all written there. No concoction, no speculation. Similarly, when we listen from Guru, we should see that we will not deliver it, we will not put our own thought, own speculation to it. Just accept as it is. If one will not listen properly, the concoction or speculation, whatever he will add to it, what is there inside? Dharma, artha, kam, moksha. Whatever speculation he will do, whatever he will add, dharma, artha, kam, moksha. And as a result, we are deprived of prem. Prem is very powerful because we have mixed. So, cannot make responsible Gurudev. Oh, Gurudev did not give me right instruction for which I am suffering. I am not getting any prem, any love, any ananda. What it is said, Bhagavatam, Udeva Madhyam Sulabha Sudurlabham. 11 chapters. Sloka. 11th canto, chapter 20, text 17. Nudayam adyam sulabham sudurlabham prabham sukalpam guru karna dharam mayanukulena navasateritam uman bhavabdim na taret satmaha. This is the human body which is obtained after passing through many inferior forms is created in such a way that it can award the highest perfection of life. A human being is supposed to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and the bona fide spiritual master is the appropriate guide for such service. The causeless mercy of Lord Krishna is compared to favorable winds that help the boat of the body to fly smoothly on the course back home, back to Godhead. Lord Krishna gives his personal instruction in Vedic literature, speaks through the bona fide spiritual master, and encourages ones and protects his sincere devotees. So, we are putting Gurudev as the captain or guide, but we are not following Gurudev. That is the problem. We are not getting the mercy actually from Krishna. So everything is said to us. Anukulya sankalpa patikulya savarjanam. We should serve Bhagavan Krishna in favorable direction, and if anything against it, we should reject it. So Mahaprabhu said to Raghunath Das Goswami, गुरुए फिरे जाओ बातुल ना होइया मरकट वैराग्य ना करो लोग को दिखाइए. Raghunath Das Goswami wanted to go with Mahaprabhu, giving up his samsara, everything. But Mahaprabhu said, don't show that type of monkey renunciation. Don't become crazy. Go back to your home. Yatha yogya visaya bhuja anasakta. How one can enjoy something without getting attachment? What is the process? कौनसी आसक्ति न थाई भोग. That is called yukta vairagya. No attachment is there, but something one is getting, but that will never be considered. This is yukta vairagya, this is bhog. When someone is doing something for his own pleasure, own happiness, भगवान कृष्ण युक्त वैराग्य. So we know three categories of Vaishnavas: Kanishta, Madhyama, Uttama. We should proceed in spiritual path according to our position. If Kanishta will show that he is Uttama, or Madhyama will show that he is Uttama, then there will be chaos in the society. So therefore, our path is not path of imitation. Our path is following Anusarana. Anukarana, Anusarana. It's two words. One is imitation, one is following exactly. So, again we'll have to see two things are main obstacle in our spiritual path. One is atyagraha, one is anagraha. What is atyagraha? Srivas Pandit, what is atyagraha?
When they accept more than needed.
Atyagraha, not atyar. Atyagraha. Ati agraha, atyagraha is Sandhi. Sanskrit word ati. You know ati? The meaning of ati? Too much. Agraha. What you say? Opinion with what you say? Huh? What is that?
I think also, take too much,
Yeah. Give example. Huh? What's that? 8 sarees. Okay, we'll come later. First you see anagraha. What is anagraha? What is anagraha?
Too much renunciation.
he said one is desirous to buy 8 sari, 13 saris, something like that. That is what? That is what? Atyagraha. Ati means too much. Agraha means to get something. Atyagraha. So who develops desire to go for this atyagraha? The karmis. And jnanis, what they do? Anagraha. Means everything maya. To also they believe in impersonalism. He is going for atyagraha, he is going for anagraha. And what a bhakta is doing. What a bhakta is doing. What he is doing.
He accepts everything what is needed for devotional service.
He accepts everything for the pleasure of the Supreme Lord. Or whatever you will get, you will use for Supreme Lord's pleasure only, or his happiness only. What is the Upanishad mantra? Tena tektena bhunjita. What is that? Tena tektena bhunjita. What is the meaning of tena tektena bhunjita? Tena, what is the meaning of tena? You are studying Sanskrit or not? Are you going through Sanskrit or you want to learn many languages? Are you learning the Sanskrit? He is by him. Tena. Tektena. Tekta means what? What he has given up. Tena tektena bhunjita. That means everything a bhakta will accept. God. Krishna has given. A bhakta will accept. Then he will be able to serve him. Direction. A bhakta can serve Bhagavan in favorable direction if only he will accept what Bhagavan is giving. Divya Gyan Labha, the transcendental knowledge will come. It will never come unless until our desire for enjoying Maya is not gone. This Gyan will never come. So, the both, Rakimuni and other sadhu, what they wanted to tell. Both Janusruti and Dalabhya both wanted to get Divya Gyan, transcendental knowledge. So they finally showed that, both the sadhus, they showed that it is not possible unless you will give up your desire for enjoyment. So, how can that Gurudev has given me Divya Gyan? When we will be able to know this, that we have received Divya Gyan from Gurudev? Kabe?
When our desire to serve Krishna will be strong.
When I will be able to understand that my position is only Sevaka position, his position is Sevya position, nothing else. I am servitor, he is master. That's all. No other position. Before yesterday I was saying, oh, he is my gardener, he is my order supplier. No, only these two things. I am Sevako, he is Sevyo. So, Gurudev is trying to dispel the darkness. Where is the darkness? Where the darkness is remaining?
Our mind.
There is darkness always remaining in the eyes. If I will be purified, then one can get light. So Gurudev's duty is to give someone that transcendental knowledge. Through that, he will be able to see the Paramatma Tattva. As long one has not received knowledge from Guru, he is not able to see Paramatma. So Atma Paramatma, very close relationship is there. But due to the Anatma, the Jiva is engaged in Anatma Vastu. Therefore, he is not able to see his own Atma and Paramatma. Therefore, Gurudev gives him that knowledge by which one will be able to see Paramatma, and that time Atma will serve Paramatma. These all types of objects, maybe material or maybe spiritual. Everything is being controlled by the Supreme Lord, Krishna. And he is the only proprietor of everything. So how a sadhako will go for enjoyment? Suppose in Madan Gopal's garden, nice banana is there. And you will go night time, pluck that banana bunch to bring to your house. What is that? You will become a criminal. Only in Indonesia, Bali, I saw nobody steals. They don't steal, I think. So many areas I saw banana. Here, they will not allow you. In our temple, so many times they have taken banana. Bunch of banana they cut and take. Only that place I saw, they are not so greedy or so bad mentality. Here our so much. So if everything belongs to Krishna and I took something for myself, I became criminal. So when Guru gives knowledge, he gives this knowledge. Ishavasam idam sarvam. Bhagavan is the owner or proprietor of everything here. And we will only be able to take some mercy from him. That's all. Bhagavan also said in Bhagavad Gita, Sarvajnanam bhukta tapamurevacha bhuktaram jagatapasan sarvalokam has. Another one is there. Aham sarvasya prabhava matta sarvam prabhavtate. In many places, Bhagavan said this thing. So when one will be able to know this, Krishna said, no one will be guru like Krishna. Krishna is topmost guru, Jagat Guru. Krishna said this thing and Gurudev also repeating this thing always. But I am not able to accept it. I am not able to follow it. For what reason? The reason is very simple. Ahankara bimratma kartaram iti munyate. This is the simple thing that we all are thinking that I am the doer. I can do everything. Whatever I see, I can keep for my own pleasure. This way, we are becoming bewildered. So finally, we are going away from the teaching of our Guru. Guru is there, Krishna is there, Gyan is there, but we are very far from that. Only due to our I-ness and my-ness. Mamatto, mutto, mamatto. Huh? So how one will go for Yukta Vairagya? As long this I-ness, my-ness is there, one cannot go for Yukta Vairagya. If I'll go to temple, can Krishna will maintain my family? Who will maintain? I will completely dedicate my life in temple. Who will maintain? My family, maintenance. What maintenance? The wrong route. Who will maintain my family? Hey, Krishna was maintaining. Krishna is maintaining. Krishna will also maintain. They were very young children. Who maintained them? Now they are okay. Of course, they cannot become doctor, engineer, or scientist, but they are being maintained. Huh? Gurudev asked me this question when I wanted to stay in temple, remain there. Two things he asked me. He said that your wife is my disciple. How she will be maintained? Next one is how you have one daughter, how you give marriage. That time I said to Gurudev, daughter marriage, I have a small house near Bhubaneswar. I purchased that one. That will be sold and somehow I'll get something. I'm expert in borrowing money anyway. Somehow marriage can be done. Regarding maintenance, I said that we have some landed property in Balasso. So I've just sent the family to Balasso. They will be maintained somehow. Then I said, of course, my children may not get good education, but at least those who are rickshaw pullers, they are also maintaining their family. Somehow they will maintain. Then Gurudev said, yes, Ananya Chintatman Jejana Parjupasate Esang Nitya Vijuktanang Yoga Khemu Bahamyam. If one is engaged in Krishna Seva, all the responsibilities goes to Krishna. How my devotee will be maintained. Whatever is there, he will protect it. Whatever is needed, he will supply it. But we don't have faith on that. We are thinking we are the doers. I can do something. The moment I am thinking I should do something, Saranagati is gone. There is no Saranagati. When there is no Saranagati, how the Divya Gyan will flow, how the transcendental knowledge will come. This knowledge is coming from Bhagavan Krishna through Guru Parampara. So this knowledge we cannot get. Therefore, we are becoming very frustrated after joining in Krishna consciousness. Where is prem? 30 years, 20 years, 25 years, 40 years, we are in Krishna consciousness. But no prem is there. Frustration. There will be no question of frustration in Krishna consciousness. Utsahat nishcha dharja. Same enthusiasm will maintain. We'll have patience. We should become very much determined. In this lifetime, I'll get it. No need to take another life. That Gurudev said always this thing. Don't think for another life. Just make this life the last life. So, unless one is not understanding what is the Ananda is, what is Allahadini Shakti is, he cannot aspire for Ananda. He cannot serve or work very hard to get that Ananda. A devotee should always aspire for that Ananda. Bimala Ananda. Bimala Ananda. No more. The Ananda we are getting here. The so-called pleasure, bliss we are getting here. Black spot is there. This cannot be called Bimala Ananda. Why this black spot is there in this Ananda bliss? Because We are not free from all our material designations. Therefore, we are not able to recognize what is Vimalananda, what is pure bliss. Alladini Shakti is not having anything material. And this Alladini Shakti always giving pleasure to Bhagavan Krishna. And when Krishna will shower mercy on us, Alladini Shakti also will give that pleasure to us. For that only we will have to become Nirupadhika. Where there is Nirupadhika Prem, there is Ananda. The gopis were having Nirupadhika Prem. No designation. And they were getting so much pleasure. When they are able to see Krishna, they were getting pleasure. What to speak about serving Krishna? Nirupadhika Priti Jat Airiti. This is the way, only way when one will be able to get the real bliss. Therefore it is said, Sarvopadi Vinirmuktam Tat Paratva Nirmalam Husikena Husikesa Sevanam Bhakti Uchate. We are to give up our all types of material designation. Then Krishna will accept us, his own man. As long as I am saying I am president of ISKCON Gadei Giri, why Krishna will accept me? Oh, you are president, you go and stay in Gadei Giri president position, you sit down there. Don't come to me. So, this upadhi is very dangerous thing. This designation is very dangerous thing. So much distance is creating so much gap between Krishna and ourselves. When someone will think, I am Guru, I am sannyasi, I am president, GBC or whatever, the relationship with Krishna, very big gap is there. And Krishna does not want the GBC. Krishna does not want the sannyasi. Krishna does not want the president. He has nothing to do with that. Krishna wants a Suddha Bhakta, pure devotee. So we need to be a pure devotee. Then you can do whatever seva Krishna is giving. No problem. Our relationship will never be broken. Yes, of course, I have been given this position as manager. I will manage. Okay, that is for the pleasure of Krishna. Then Krishna, myself, there is no distance or gap. So, Premi Bhakta is ready to give you prema. Is your container ready to accept it? Our container is ready to accept prema. The Premi Bhakta, his business is to give prema. One asked a question to Gurudev, Gurudev, how will get prema? Gurudev said, that is none of your business. You just do your seva nicely. That is the business of Guru. That is not your business. how you will get prem, love of Lord. Gurudev is giving, but we should become qualified to receive that mercy. We should make ourselves qualified to receive mercy from Gurudev. Gurudev is Premi Bhakta. He wants that everyone should develop proper Krishna. He is not Kripana. Gurudev is not Kripana. Gurudev is Brahmana. The Brahmana's duty, he will impart Brahma Gyan to everyone. The trade is not important thing. But if one is Brahmana, but he is not having Brahma Gyan, what he will do? Namesake Brahma. He is just namesake Brahma. So, my Gurudev said, what is that? Brahma tattva na janati Brahma sutrena varvita. Mahaprabhu, what Gopinath Acharya, very dear devotee of Mahaprabhu, what he said to Sarvabhauma Acharya. Ishwarer kripaleso hoyeto jahare sei sorototo janibare pare. If someone has found the Supreme Krishna, he will Bhagavan Krishna. But how one will get Bhagavat Kripa, mercy of Bhagavan? First he has to receive the mercy from Bhagavata. By Bhagavata's mercy, one can get mercy of Bhagavan's mercy. Then only he can understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. So, we will have to try to cut the bondage of Maya. But Maya is very strong and bondage is also very strong. We are not able to cut that bondage, break that bondage. So we need help. And that help will come from Gurudev. Because Gurudev is free from Maya. When Gurudev will appear, then Maya will run away. Gurudev cannot be influenced by Maya. Bhagavan also cannot be influenced by Maya. Maya cannot come to the front of Bhagavan. Similarly, Maya cannot come to the front of Gurudev. We may not be able to put Gurudev always in front of us. But at least we can put Gurudev's instruction in front of us. What Gurudev has said. Then Maya cannot touch. Maya cannot influence us. And as long I am not able to come out from the clutches of Maya, I cannot have darshan of Bhagavan. Shuddham Sattam Vasudeva iti sabditam. What is the meaning? Just yesterday or day before yesterday, in Bhagavatam we found this. Na? What is the Vasudeva? Yes. Pure mood of goodness. Shuddham Sattam Vasudeva iti sabditam. If someone will remain in pure mood of goodness, then we can understand he is remaining in Vasudeva state. Vasudevam sarvaviti samahatma sudurlavo. And Vasudeva state is also called Brahma-bhuta state. Brahma-bhuta prasanatma no sotati no kanchati. In that state, the Vasudeva state or Suddha Sattva state or Brahma-bhuta state, Maya cannot enter. If one will elevate to that Vasudeva state, Maya cannot enter there. So therefore, the easiest process is to come to pure mood of goodness. Our goal is to get fifth Purushartha. But it is not so easy. This is very confidential thing. Guhya vastu. As long the devotees, they will not become free from duplicity, they will not have desire for bhakti mukti, they will not have simplicity, they cannot understand that their goal is fifth Purushartha. And they cannot understand how they will get fifth Purushartha, which is the goal of the life. Paravidya, Brahma Vidya, Divya Jnana, whatever you say. The result should be to run for Supreme Purushartha, fifth Purushartha. Okay. Thank you very much. Jai Srila Gurudev ki Jai. जय श्री प्रभुपाद जी महाराज की जय राधा गोपाल जी की जय जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा देवी की जय श्री गौनिताय की जय समवेत की जय गौरवाणी गुरुदेव की जय
जय श्रीपाद चैतन्य चंद्रदास गुरु महाराज की जय।
जय।
भी कहेंगे प्रोमिनेंट होगा। ओके anyone else? What else? So many. Oh, Chandra is here. Huh? No. Okay. So. Okay. Thank you very much. Up.